Editor. Yes. Yay, I'm recording now. Hi, everyone. I'm going live. I'm going to talk about, guess what? Compassion. I just did a compassion training on Tuesday night, and it was very exciting. The first time I did it, and it's with Child Care Exchange. Got to give them kudos. I added my own stuff, of course, as usual, and lots of homework that they're starting on. So I can't wait to see what they're going to do in their classrooms for compassion. So first things it's starting with is your environment, just getting it ready. What do you have in your environment, and what are you doing to be a more compassionate teacher? I'm sure that you are, but are you really thinking about it? Are you really thinking about how to talk? One thing is simple. If you have in a preschool room a word wall, do you have a word wall? Do you have some compassionate words in your word wall? Like being helpful, thoughtful, caring, supportive, friend, concern, and then also empathy. So for those younger ones, you got to start with, to get to empathy, those words like sad and happy, mad, glad. So those can be words that you can put on your word wall too, because they need to learn their own emotions and what they're feeling themselves, right? And then they can start being empathetic towards others, which is the start of compassion. But people think, but know what? Compassion starts with yourself. And that's another article. We have two articles, one all about your classroom and one about yourself. Now, we don't delve as deeply for yourself in my class, but we do talk about it, and we have a great article on it, and that you need to keep filling yourself up with compassion and being a great person, right? So what are you doing? Is there something in your childhood that, that you're thinking these negative thoughts? So we have a lot of those, and we need to just rewire them. It seems silly, and I did think it was silly for a long time, but learning and going through some different things in my own life and learning different things on LinkedIn, I'm learning it's true, because just saying, I can do this. I'm a great person. I'm very helpful. I'm compassionate. Guess what? You can see that then changing your thoughts, and then you have less negative thoughts. And I do too. And so we talk about that a little bit. So those are just a couple of things that we talk about in my compassion class. I know it's kind of, about the compassion class, but I'm hoping to give you some tips and some ideas. And I'm just excited. I love doing my classes. And we had a great group, only 4, but it was fun. They were great. They were very compassionate, thinking about things, and wonderful. We had awesome discussions and different ideas for me and each other. Just great. One was talking about, stress and things and learning how we deal with children, right? But we talked about how we don't do that as much as for adults and for our coworkers, and how important it is to be compassionate, not just to our children, but to our coworkers and our friends and our family, and bringing it all back home, because we need to be compassionate for them too. And then also for ourselves, because we always talk about ourselves. We always talk about helping the children. We've got to help ourselves and help other adults. And they have different things going on, right? We always say how the children and how we're going to help children and what's going on. They're very stressed and they're, fussing and crying. We're trying to figure that out. But guess what? When an adult is stressed, do we think about that? We just get mad and angry. Well, let's be more compassionate to our coworkers as well. And then to ourselves, and back and forth to our children. And so hopefully it ends up being, guess what? The whole room, and then the whole center, and your parents. And guess what? It can have that ripple effect. It can be really great. Just starting a little bit of compassion in classroom with those word walls, maybe bring some dolls and talking, and maybe taking the compassion class. If you're interested, let me know. I can pull up another one and we can have a great one for your center. But it's just really simple to do. And, it's helping yourself too. So you have to help others as well as yourself. So I hope you learned a little bit about compassion and thinking about it a little bit more for your classroom. Until next time, I'm going to start talking about SMART goals next time. next week, I'm going to do some more lives, and it'll be fun, and it'll be talking about SMART goals. So you can even start making some goals for compassion in your classroom, or you can make some goals about your Young Start program and getting those points, or many different things, just budgeting, staffing, all the different things that you need to do, or just even SMART goals for those children's portfolios and those goals for the children and what they need to be working on. So you can do all those different things. So until next time, I'm going to try to turn this off quickly. I will see you. And if you made any comments, emoji, or you liked it, or anything else, or questions about compassion or whatever, or just want to say, hey, and be nice and kind to me, that'd be great. So I hope you have a nice, kind, compassionate day, because I had a great morning already with looking at my garden and enjoying my beautiful flowers. So I will be talking to you soon about those SMART goals. So take care and have a great, compassionate day.